Morning when that first bullet came through the window and the voices cried out, "Down, down, get low, stay down, don't get up."
Good evening, I'm Carla Holt. That was Annunciation Catholic Church pastor Father Dennis Zarin addressing the congregation today at the first Mass since Wednesday's shooting. Joe McCoy spoke with some of those in attendance.
Before this week, walking into church for the Annunciation community was something routine. But this Mass tonight, the first one since Wednesday's tragic shooting, is anything but routine.
It's clear to all of us here at Annunciation that we will be sitting in a different pew for a long time to come.
Annunciation's pastor, Father Dennis Zarin, was also presiding over Wednesday's Mass when the shooting occurred.
It was loud, it just kept coming, and my first instinct was just to rush towards where the bullets were coming from. If I could have got between those bullets and the kids, that's what I was hoping to do.
Father Zarin and Archbishop Bernard Hebda spoke together about the importance of having this Mass, something they say the Annunciation community has been asking for.
In so many ways, coming for Mass is what we as Catholics do to feel that kind of normality.
Your peace in our hearts, Lord.
The father of 8-year-old Fletcher Merkel, who was killed in the shooting, sat front row in the Mass that was held inside the school's auditorium since the church is still closed.
The light of a new day is breaking. And that's what we do now at Annunciation. We watch for that light of a new day.
Parishioners after the Mass feeling deeply touched.
We always come back to Jesus as a guide.
What the Mass does is help us realize that God is here in the most difficult times. In the darkest times, as Father said, there will be light.
There will also be a Mass tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. inside the school's auditorium. Today, Archbishop Hebda said that he visited 2 students at the hospital that told him that they shared an ambulance together after the shooting, and the entire time during the ambulance ride, they held hands and prayed together. That's just another example of how important faith is to this community. Carla.
Faith is so important to the greater community right now. Everyone who has faith is really leaning into that, given the gravity of all of this. But it's just so meaningful to see them reclaim this
Absolutely.
space where this horror happened.
I talked to a father earlier in the week, and he said one of the most difficult things was not being able to share the church together as a community. And even though tonight wasn't inside the church, like you said, they still were able to share that sacred space together.
Yeah, beautiful. Good reporting throughout the week. Thank you so much, Joe McCoy.